We've got to give ourselves to this struggle until the end. Nothing would be more tragic than to stop at this point in Memphis. Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
Currently, we live in a time where all races aren't deemed equal. We live in a time where racial injustice is at an all-time high. We live in a time where racism and hate overrule love and compassion. We just want to be valued. The pressure to live life shouldn't be this hard. We just want change. And not just for people that look like myself, but for all Black, brown, and minority people out there. Our lives are just as important. So when we say Black lives matter, we're not saying that all lives don't. This is a conversation that's tough, but it's a conversation that we need to have. So join us as we stand together to fight the good fight for equality.
As you all can see, there is a spotlight being shined on the racial injustices that are occurring in this country. People of all backgrounds, races, and ethnicities are coming together in unprecedented ways to help push for an equal world. As adults, we have many questions and emotions stirring around in our head. I can only imagine the questions and thoughts that the children in our communities and around the world are having as well. It is our responsibility to help these kids understand what is going on and process their own emotions. As a community, it is our job to break these generational curses that pass down from generation to generation that lead to closed-minded individuals and people not being loving and caring towards their neighbors and their friends. People all around this country are dealing with racism in many different forms, from systemic racism to police brutality. Nobody has all the answers, but the best thing that we can do is to educate ourselves and to educate the children that we serve. One resource that I want to share with you guys, a website right here that has many different resources within itself. From videos that breaks down systemic racism in a way that it can be explained to children. There's also videos on how to help children understand and cope with everything that's going on in the media right now that may not be censored. There's resources for books written by or about African Americans to help educate kids further on what they're receiving in school about the diversities in this country and things that people of many different colors have accomplished. There's guides for talking about race to children, and it also explains how young children start to understand race and make decisions based off of races, as well as many other resources on this website that I will leave below for you guys to explore. Juneteenth is a holiday that celebrates the liberation of the last group of enslaved African Americans in this country. Another resource I want to share with you guys is this website that has a short video talking about Juneteenth. After you guys check out that Juneteenth resource, you guys should head over to our Facebook page, Boys and Girls Club of Chicopee, where every Monday we share resources to help you guys better educate yourselves and resources for you to also help educate your children. If you guys head over to our Instagram page at BGC Chicopee, you guys will find that through Instagram stories we also share many resources for you guys to check out. In the description below, I'm going to leave a link on HBCUs. There are 107 HBCUs across this country, and HBCU is a historically Black college or university. HBCUs are colleges that African Americans could only attend when times were segregated. And now they're institutions where Black, white, person of any color goes to understand African American culture, get an education at an African American institute, and really indulge themselves in African American excellence. I myself attended an HBCU, Hampton University, where I learned that there is so much to be celebrated about African American culture and history.
At the Boys and Girls Club of Chicopee, our mission is to enable all young people, especially those that need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, responsible, caring citizens. We would not be delivering on that message fully if we did not take this opportunity to use our voice and to use our platform to address the inequality that's happening in society. As a Boys and Girls Club, we have a great opportunity to teach our members how important diversity is and how exciting it can truly be to learn about each other, what makes us unique, and what makes us all special. Black Lives Matter. The Boys and Girls Club of Chicopee stands with you.
I hear you.
I see you.
I stand with you.